So here we are at an afternoon at Uncle Dan's. My name's Dana Collings. I'm the head dishwasher at the Boathouse restaurant, one of the local watering holes around here. And today I'm going to be making smoked salmon, eggs Benedict with a dill hollandaise. And we're going to use some Uncle Dan's dill seasoning to make the hollandaise with. So right now I'm going to make some hollandaise. So we're going to take the egg yolks, put them in this bowl. And by the way, we got a beautiful day here on the lake. So we do egg yolks, put a little white wine. We do a little lemon juice. Okay, then we're gonna take this and we're gonna do a double boiler situation. So we cook the egg and we kind of whip it up till it turns into like a mayonnaise consistency. It's pretty light, easy going. This could take a while, so you're gonna have to cut it out. You can see it's frothing up. So while I'm making this, Haley's toasting our English muffins. We kind of like to do them on a grill like this. We just butter them, put them on the grill. That way one side's crispy and the other side's pretty soft. So they're, you know, much nicer to eat than out of a toaster. This is about the consistency you want. It's still cooking right now because it has a little heat on it. And we're gonna start adding the butter to it. You got to do it slowly, otherwise it breaks. The real trick to this is going slow with the butter, making sure nothing's too hot. You just have to watch it. Depends on how many eggs you have in. The eggs will absorb the butter. Different eggs will absorb more butter. So basically, we got hollandaise here. Now I've made a bunch for everybody already. But what we do now is we add some of Uncle Dan's dill. And as a seasoning, this is very strong, so you want to add very little. And there we go. We're going to mix that in, and as any good chef would do, taste his own stuff. That's quite good. A little bit more. All right, so we have the hollandaise. The key to poaching eggs is you don't really want the water to boil, maybe just a touch. So almost boiling water. You need a little vinegar in the water and it helps the egg to stay together. And if you spin the water, it also helps the egg to stay together when you drop it in. There we go. And these two guys went together, so I'm going to try and separate them a little bit. Beautiful. We're going to let them cook for a second. And this should kind of come out very nice. We're going to cook some hash browns now to go with the eggs Benedict. The key to hash browns is the butter is what browns them. You only want to brown them on one side, so you put them on and you leave them. And then, you know, when they're nice and toasty on one side, they're done. They're ready to go. That's plenty. Poached eggs are tough. A lot of people try to spoon water over them. You know, I just put them in a pretty deep pot with some vinegar, and they come out pretty good. She is loading the English muffins with a smoked salmon, and it's delicious. It's just a little bit because it's got a strong flavor. And we're going to put the poached eggs on top of the salmon, and then we're going to cover it with a dill hollandaise, and we're all going to have fun. Now, when you do a poached egg, you want it soft inside, but you want all the egg yolk cooked, which is what we have right here. This is just about perfect. Oh, it's perfect, absolutely perfect. So now we got the eggs done, English muffins toasted, the hash browns are ready, the salmon's loaded. We're gonna put a little hollandaise on top. Oh, it's like heaven. And there's a famous guy on TV that goes, but I'm gonna go voila. And there we go. And that's a smoked salmon, eggs Benedict with a dill hollandaise, and it's delicious. Now, one of the secrets though to the hash browns is that you have to put some of Dan's ranch seasoning on top. So we got some here in a shaker. Believe me, hash browns are no good until you put Dan's on it. Pork and find a spot to consume.
Looks delicious. Now my husband Jim probably orders eggs Benedict every, breakfast out. And this is probably my first eggs Benedict because I'm not huge on the eggs, but this is excellent. I may have been missing something.
Absolutely wonderful.
It's delicious. I love it. Absolutely tasty.
I think it's delicious. I have enjoyed Uncle Dan's products for years, and this is a new way to use them.
This is really different, but it's very, very good. It's fun to have a breakfast for lunch.
Yeah.